Welcome back to Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone. Today, we got a different episode. We're all together, which is great, and we're going to start doing more of these. So we have a really good camera in the back for the first time in like 2 or 3 years. So it's pretty pretty crazy. And welcome. What do you guys think of the new setup?
It's nice, man. It's a nice setup. There's lights. There's a camera. We actually have good quality. I think
Finally.
we're gonna finally really grow this thing. The quality on the computer, it's not the greatest. It's tough to get good clips out of it. Quality really matters when it comes to trying to blow up a clipping.
Dude, this is sick. This is my first in-person podcast. There's many more to come from this. We spared no expense on all the equipment, guys. Only the highest quality for Kicking Ass with Tanner Stone.
Awesome. Let's get in the episodes. Now we can just talk to each other. Yeah. So
This is weird. Like, how do you like?
it's weird, right?
Like, I want to posture up like
know.
Mike
I know.
did. I know that.
It's really interesting. We just started the new 30-day challenge that we're doing for the holidays, just so we don't cry.
This is so intimate.
Yeah.
It's weird,
Yeah. I kind of like it, though.
You like
I kind of like
What
it.
are you doing with the
I
hand?
like it. So yeah, we're on day 2 of the challenge, guys, and this is your second 30-day challenge, right? You started this last year.
You did it with
Me and
Yeah,
you did it together.
I didn't. Yeah.
Man, you know,
This is my second challenge, but you started it last year for the first time, right? Yeah. What made you want to start this transformation challenge in the first place?
I know it's a little. Like, what do I do? I feel like I'm watching a tennis match over
Yeah,
here.
I know, right?
Left
Yeah,
and right.
going back and forth.
You want to go with your question?
Yeah. So, what made you want to start this challenge in the first place?
So last year, the reason I really did it was because it was kind of funny. I had a carrot cake. Are you all right? What's up?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's so funny.
Yeah, I'm just overstimulated.
Yeah. Mike. You all right there, Mike?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just happy.
Yeah. Happy as fuck. Right? You okay?
That's not normal, bro.
Why are you laughing so much?
All right. You want to get back on track?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
You got all the
That'd be
bits
nice,
out,
yeah.
right?
Shake it all out,
You want to
Mike.
shake it out?
Yeah.
Should we stand
That'd
up
be
and do a little
awesome.
shake?
Yeah.
So, what made you want to start this transformation challenge in the beginning, in the first place?
I wanted to start this challenge because first of all, I did it last year. It was me, my mom, my brother, and Lucas, and it was really good. We were all competing. I didn't diet as much as I wanted to, and it started with my mom saying, "I want to see who has the best transformation in 30 days." And I was eating dessert, and we had that idea to lock in, and we did it. We locked in for a while. I transformed in a way that I didn't think I could do in that short term in that short amount of time, and then I want to do it this year and get as many people involved as I can. But going off this, I say lock in, and we've talked about this before. What do you guys think about the term lock in?
I think everybody knows my answer on this. You've asked this previously in the podcast before, and I think I've got clipped on this multiple times. When I say that we're locked in, they're like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure you don't like that term, locked in."
Yeah.
But no, I think we're changing the era. We're doing a new term. We're dialed in. You know, we're not locked in. Yeah, I'm dialed.
You dialed this.
I'm dialed this time. I think when I participated in the challenge, I really don't remember much of it from now, to be honest. I remember we did a lot of hill sprints. That was gruesome. But
Should we
now
bring that back?
we might have to bring that back.
Yeah.
But with MMA in the morning, it's like we were changing it. We're changing the way we're looking at approaching this challenge. But yeah, I think dialed in or locked in, it's a good term to use. I mean, it's the lingo nowadays. So, but I feel like some people overuse it or say it for every little thing, like 6-7. That's another lingo that's been used for everything. I'm not gonna lie, in my head, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I just stop at that number. I just think,
We can't count normally every
yeah,
day.
yeah.
But I think I'm with you on the term. I do kind of like the term actually locking in. But I mean, for me, my diet's pretty much locked in for most of the time. I have
Didn't you have
really
cake
fast.
yesterday?
Well, I have a really
Did
fast
Chipotle
metabolism.
burritos or
I have
what?
I have a really fast metabolism, so I can kind of get away with it. But I also ran and I worked out a lot, so I'm not really scared of like those calories of the food. But my next question is, what would you guys do differently this year compared to last year?
Since we
Your
both, you want to go
challenge.
first?
Yeah, I'll
or-
go first. I think what I do differently this year. Last year I was more focused on working out and just getting a lot of calories burned instead of like looking at what I actually eat. I think this year I'm approaching it where I'm more focused on what I'm gonna eat and like kind of track my calories and be in a calorie deficit. I've just been like learning a lot, like how to lose, like just learning on how to lose weight, listening to fitness people. They say like, yeah, you can burn as many calories as you want, but as long as you like have a good diet, hit your protein goals, that would really help you as well, like progress down the line. And then of course keep up the intensity with working out, but mainly just focus on the diet a lot more and just see what I'm eating and comes like just fuel my body correctly instead of having pizza.
Mhm.
I don't remember what we ate last year on that
Last
challenge.
year, the 3rd day, I fucking ate like we went to Giovanni's, remember? And
Oh.
Michael's glasses were falling
Oh,
off.
that's
Pop up
right.
the clip.
That's right, I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were just focused on working out, man.
We were.
you
I think I had like a different view on like
yeah, I
the
see,
challenge
I
again.
see. How about you, Tanner? What do you
I
do
think the
differently?
difference between me last year and me this year is last year, I was trying out so many different things. I was trying out low carb. I was trying out carnivore. I was trying out all these different workouts. But in this past year, you guys know I've learned so much more about health and seed oils and stuff like that. So I'm approaching this challenge knowing my body much more than I did last year. Like I cut out bread. Last year I was eating keto bread with soybean oil, all this stuff that was inflaming me that I didn't even realize. But as well, I I know that if I have one bad thing, one unhealthy food, I know that it'll spiral. So I'm gonna really try hard this year to eat healthy, like Lucas said, and focus more on how I look rather than my weight. Because I want to get cut, but I also want to keep my muscle. Last year I was just focused on getting skinny.
Right. Would you also say you focus on like how you feel, like when you consume food? Like if you feel too full, you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna stop there and not eat more. Or
That's hard though. I mean, for me, I struggle with that. I've never left the restaurant with leftovers.
I feel
Me
that.
too.
Like you
I
always
don't
Yeah.
like
want to.
leaving that either,
You
but
can't have anything in front of you.
yeah.
I think in my mind, it's like a sign of guilt. Like, oh, I'm already eating out right now. If I just bring leftovers, I feel like I'm cheating the next day as well. Do you know that?
But it's good to listen to your body, like, when you're full, you should stop eating. That's really good
I mean, yeah, I
as
think
well.
we had one day where we all did not listen to our body.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
yeah.
Where do we go? We went
We could
to
pop up, like, our
Midnight
little before and after videos
yeah,
or
Midnight Owl
pictures
and
and
that
Midnight
stuff.
Owl cookies,
That's what it was?
I think that's what it
Mike
is.
was
I
the
don't
only one
I
listening
don't
to
think
his
it
body at that
Yeah,
point. I think
I couldn't eat personally. I only had 1
J
scoop of ice cream.
so for the people watching, I mean, this place, they had these milkshakes that were a pound and a half, right? Pound and a half milkshakes that were probably 2,000 calories. And our friend Jaden killed a shake and the cookies,
Mhm.
and
bro, he ate
I
more.
couldn't even
Yeah.
finish my cookie sandwich. It
That's
was
crazy.
crazy.
It was just too much.
It
Like,
was.
yeah, I think I reached gluttony at that point, man. Like, I think I was going beyond
Yeah.
that.
Are you guys going I mean, Lucas, I know Michael, he is a little bit free on his diet, but are you going to stay this whole challenge without eating unhealthy, like refined sugars? That's what I think is unhealthy.
What do you like refined sugars as in
Like
like
cookies or
Mm.
sweets or
yeah,
anything like
yeah,
that.
definitely gonna not try to do that. I mean, it's gonna be tough because this it's the month of December and family comes in town and parties are
Good
thrown.
stuff.
Like I have my cousin who she recently she's like 5 months pregnant. She's coming into town, so like she's gonna have like these crazy food
Oh,
cravings.
wow.
And you know how that is. Like
You're
they
gonna be around
yeah, I'm gonna be around that. It's like the environment you put yourself is gonna be tough,
it.
but I do want to say locked in. Like I really want to win this challenge.
I feel like the difference is before you would always go home, your brother would be ordering pizza and you'd be like, "Shit." But now I feel like you're having a positive influence on your brother's girlfriend, like you're bringing them in on the workouts, the challenges. So is that gonna be different?
I think it's gonna be different, but we're still gonna order the pizza like December 20th.
Yeah.
You know how December 20th
I'm
is.
really gonna try hard to be locked, yeah.
Yeah, because we order, bro. It's
Yeah.
so good. The pizza.
Remember the party? That was so much fun.
That
It's
was
like
awesome.
it's like once you see, you're like, man, I can't stop, and you just feel like I gotta keep on going.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to not eat like pizza that day, or like substitute it for something else. So, like I'm gonna eat the food, I have to, but I think it's good to have like a diet break in there. So I'm gonna do that December 20th and just lock in the rest of the days.
You think you can go off and then back on?
I think I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's possible. I don't think it's just a mental. It's a mental game, dude. It's a mental game. Because I don't know. That happens. Like once you crash, a lot of people just like continue spiraling
That's what
down.
Mhm.
happens,
But it
yeah.
just matter how you bounce back to that crash that you just had.
I feel like we're in December right now, and I feel like October, November, December are just the best months of the whole year. I feel like we wait for these months all year round. Why do you think that
It's the
is?
best time of the year. I think mainly because of the food. Like in October, you got like a ton of like sweets and candy for like Halloween, the Halloween season. And then November, then you got Thanksgiving, all that kind of food. And then you got Christmas. Then it's like kind of the same food as Thanksgiving. So I think that's why it's mainly like for the food reasons.
I mean, I'd say it's when you see all your family or they just come
Yeah.
together. It's
Mike's like, "Fuck family," right?
they say where all people come together like family wise is either at a funeral.
I remember you said this.
Yeah, a funeral or something else. I forgot the other quote.
Funeral, wedding.
Yeah, funeral weddings when you
Yeah.
see all the family, which is
Yeah.
kind of sad if you
It
think
is
about
sad.
it. That's why it's good to have
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, October, those seasons. Like you go back.
Mhm.
I mean, also college people go back home.
I feel like it is nice during the holidays. Everybody always comes back in town. Like you have the same conversations with people. Hey, how you been? Good. Man."
Yeah.
You know what happened today? So I was at the mall yesterday. I was at the mall with Raiden, and we were walking. I saw two people I knew. I'm like, dude, like it's not like I don't like them, but I don't want to go on like a side quest and have like the catch up conversation. So I'm like, Just walk straight, don't look." Because like those conversations you have with people, hey, how you been? Good. How are you? Like,
Yeah. It's the same old
I hate it.
answers.
You
Yeah.
dab them up, and you're like, oh, okay, all
Yeah.
right, see you, man.
I'll
Yeah, we
catch you
we gotta
around.
hang out soon, and then it
Yeah.
just
And
never
it never
happens.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had something like that happen to me before. I think I was out with my brother and his girlfriend. I think I was at Costco. Some guy goes like this. He taps me. Like, dude, long time no see. No idea who he was.
Really?
He's like, you remember me from high school? I was like, yeah, I remember you. No idea. I just went on with my day.
Oh my
Wow.
Stuff
god.
happens like
Oh my
that, bro. People
gosh.
change. Like, if you haven't seen someone in a long time, and it happens. You move on.
I saw someone I haven't seen, like, in forever today when I was on my walk.
Oh,
I'll
really?
say the name, but, like,
Okay.
we'll, like, bleep it.
Yeah. It
Like,
was
"Hey, bleep it, please."
oh, I don't no, I don't.
There's this one girl who dated my friend, but I saw her and I had my headphones, I was like and then she's like, "Tanner?" She goes, "You look so different." But I don't know, it was just crazy.
Well, I mean, just based off, like, what your answer from, like, what you're gonna do differently, you would say you're definitely more tapped into food science
Yeah, I
around
think
this?
Lucas and I both are really tapped into food, and the biggest thing is that I struggle with is, like we talked about on the other podcast, going to the extreme. Like yesterday, I did 4 workouts in a row. I burned over 5,000 calories. That's nuts. I feel like I'll burn myself out if I keep working out like that. So I need to work on more doing things kind of like this instead of like this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same way with food though.
Yeah.
In a sense, like if you like I remember I would eat like chicken breast every day or like some type of this and rice every single day. And I'm like, bro, I can't have any more. Like it just doesn't it tastes bland. It's the same way. There has to be like you have to find ways to like tailor the food to your liking. I mean, I feel like it's okay to use like a low calorie sauce like that raised barbecue sauce. That sauce low key hits sometimes. I like that sauce a lot.
The trick is like after the challenge, when I get back to the body I want to maintain, then you can have those not cheat meals, but having fun, like going out with your friend meals. But right when you make it a crash out, that's when you just start going downhill.
You start going backwards basically
Mhm.
from all the progress that you just made.
Yeah, everything's good in moderation, no?
It is. That's very
Yeah.
true.
What about you, Mike? How are you approaching this challenge? Like, what are your thoughts?
Well,
You had the opportunity to do it last,
I did.
and then you didn't do
I
it, and
didn't
now
do it.
you.
I don't remember why I didn't do it, but I'm glad to be part of it this year. Thanks for organizing it, Tanner. It's
Of
a very good
course.
idea to bring people together and to work our asses off, to challenge ourselves. For me, I'm gonna be working out a lot, doing cardio about 3 to 4 times a week, running or basketball. I want to get back into the run club. I think that was really fun
I
when
think
we
we
did
should
it.
all do it,
I
yeah.
think we should do that every week. That'd be awesome. So that's pretty much how I'm
I'm,
gonna approach it, and then prioritize protein
uh,
as well.
yeah,
Uh,
that's a tough part.
yeah.
Proteins, well, it's not hard to get in, but you can just get lazy. But
Mhm.
yeah, the run club they changed their mile
I
time.
heard it's less now, right?
Yeah,
What
it's
now?
2.2 miles, I
It's
think.
not 3 anymore?
I
Yeah,
think we
no,
just
it's
run
It's
not.
it
not a 5K
twice. We
anymore.
run it
It's not a
twice.
5K. I
Ooh,
don't know what happened. I think some people were just.
people weren't finishing, maybe.
I don't
Or
know.
too hard for most people, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing in your opinion?
I don't know. I liked how it was. It was challenging, but you could able to get through it by pushing through. So I don't know. For me, I liked how it was before.
Do you guys like working out with other people? Like, at the run club, do you think it's easier to run with a big group? rather than running by yourself?
100%.
I think 100% as well. Yeah. I don't know. I just get the energy from other people. I like being in a group and working out, and it just pushes me a lot further.
Okay.
I feel like I just like working out with my friends. Like,
Yeah.
if I go to run club, I wouldn't like mind the big group around me, but if I had you guys there, I'd enjoy it more.
Mhm.
For example, when we do the boxing, I solely did it, because we were going together, and then now I'm going with my brother. I feel like it's harder to start something by yourself instead of doing it with a partner. Because if you both go into it, you both know like, oh, you know what you're getting into, and you know someone that you like trust and have by your side just in case anything goes wrong. That's why I like
Mhm.
group
Yeah.
workouts.
Kinda feels like more of a hangout with, like, friends
Yeah.
rather than just, like, grinding by yourself.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
for me, it
It
was
was
when I did the run club the last time, I kinda struggled because you could be in a group with your friends, but they could all be going at a faster pace than you. So you're kind of exerting yourself and you're just running faster than you should be because you're running in a higher zone or something like that. So there's another way to looking at it where you're not on the same level. Like me and you were doing boxing together. Do you feel like I'm a lot better? Is it like hard because it's kinda harder to train with me?
No, no, I find it
No?
fun. I mean, I know you're better than me 100%, like tenfold. Like, there's no debate about that. I mean, but I find it fun. Like, it's about learning. I mean, I know there's gonna be people better than me. I just gotta learn. So it's just experience.
Like, with running in New York, when I was by myself, I listen to music, I'm not chasing anybody in front of me, so that's why I felt like it was easier, but at the same time, when we used to do run club, we're talking and we're forgetting we're
Yeah,
running.
exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Kinda
That's
takes the work out of it
I feel like
in a
that's what
way.
you call runner's high.
Yeah.
Like you're enjoying. I don't think I've ever had runner's high by myself, where I enjoyed running by myself.
What even is runner's high? I know it's when
I
you
have
run and
no.
you kind of feel like a
I
high.
Elation, yeah.
I never had that. I
Elation.
ran 15 miles, never had that.
Can you
I haven't
explain it?
had that either, but I think it's when you get to, like, 15 miles or, like, maybe the halfway point and you don't feel any pain, you feel like you could keep going forever.
That's
I think that's what it
crazy.
is,
Okay, I
yeah.
feel like I've had that before.
Mhm.
You share a bed?
Yeah, I think I've had that. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'd have to go run again to figure it out to find it.
You know how when I was in New York, I have, like, an addiction to crashing out, like, eating bad food and stuff. What I learned is when I'm with people and I go out to eat, I tend to eat slower. It's nice 'cause
Really?
I'm
Okay.
starting to talk to people.
Yeah.
Like, when I was
Luke.
at the Luke's, you saw how slow I was eating?
Yeah, yeah. I thought you weren't gonna finish anything. I'm like,
Of course I finished it alright, but I was eating so slow, and because I wasn't really focused on the food, I was focused on the activity, so I feel like that's something we should start doing more. Instead of going to a restaurant to eat the food, we go there for the activity after or to do something while we're eating. I feel like that's something that we should start thinking about. I'll eat something, and then my mom, who's usually with me, she'll say, "Before you get another piece, just let your stomach digest it." And I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And then I'll go do it, and I'll just regret having it. I'll feel bloated, and I'll
You
feel
feel like you shoulda listened to your mom?
yeah,
when you were working out, you had a lonely period, right? Up in New York, and then you came down here. Now you have all your friends like working out with you and having your back. Do you think having a lonely season is like important to you, or do you prefer being down
a
here?
lonely season.
Not as lonely season, but like you were saying,
Chapter?
not a lonely chapter, but you were saying like how you enjoyed working out alone, right? But now you're with us. Do you enjoy it more hanging out, like working out with us or alone?
No, I enjoy it with you guys much more, honestly. I always talk about it. We talked about this in many podcasts. I think everybody needs to have that lonely chapter like you.
Like I had, yeah, we've
You had it with your 30-day run challenge. You were literally battling demons by yourself.
Yes, bro,
It took
yes,
you 3 tries, but you got it done.
exactly.
And me, it was just I did a lot of stuff. I went to Tampa by myself, went to New York by myself, and I always come back a more mature person with more self-growth.
Right.
How do you not go insane?
No, I mean, I do get, like, depressed every now and then, but you just have to remember, like, why are you doing it?
But like, do you? Because today I really didn't have much planned today, to be honest. It was like my relaxed day, and then I deleted like Instagram and TikTok, so I couldn't really brain rot or brain scroll or doom scroll. My bad. And then I'm just there at home, like, bro, what do I do? Did you ever get that, or would you like? I mean, because I know you're in New York, so it's
Yeah.
different. Like, you can get up and go walk around, and you can do that here too, but it's different. like you're in a city, so you have like accessible stuff around you. Did you ever get that? Like, what do I do today? Like, what's my plan?
I did, and then
Like, what would you do in that time period?
I would, like, maybe journal or I would go for a run. I would just do things to better myself. That's really it at the end of the day. Like, you don't wanna just sit in your room and goon or
Yeah.
do anything stupid like that.
Mike,
Well,
what about you
what
too?
about me? I would just say I would do things to keep myself busy to take my mind off, like, I don't know, being lonely or like being alone rather. And yeah, I would just keep a routine as well. So you have something to look forward to. Maybe like go to the gym at the same time every day, eat at the same time, keep those same habits so you have something to look
Yeah,
forward
but
to the
then what
next
would you
day
do though?
or have
Like
a plan.
between those habits of times where you're like, oh, I got nothing left to do.
Well, I would do like schoolwork, set a time to like work on
So
school and
you saying
stuff like
you're
that.
always busy. You never had a period where you're like, bro, like
I
I
see what
mean,
he's saying.
sometimes I try to minimize it.
So it's like this. So you're working in Kiki's right now. I have an interview tomorrow, which is really cool. Wish me luck, guys. And let's say you don't have a job. You got a lot of days where you feel like you have no purpose, right?
yeah,
What
basically.
what,
Yeah.
what do you do on those days to keep yourself busy?
What would I do personally? I would go to the gym, I would run, I would probably
Okay,
hang out
but
with
yeah,
friends.
that's okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I would try to hang out with friends or
Yeah,
yeah,
but going to the gym's like a basic and running is a basic. But after that, like
after
let's say,
eating and all that stuff.
yeah,
I
That's like
mean,
his whole day, no?
I would try to hang out with friends, maybe play basketball.
What would you do?
I don't know. That's why I was
Nice.
asking you guys.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it's a serious. I feel like there's a lot of people who
I
don't
mean, I
have
feel like
jobs.
that's when you pick up something like I'm doing the podcast. That's when you pick up something that you just think of out of the blue and you're like, "I should start this."
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that
Mhm.
don't really have like a sense of direction on like where they're going with their life. Like tomorrow, I already have my whole day planned. Like today, I didn't have anything planned. Like I didn't have like a purpose going into this day, which is not, the greatest thing in the world. I feel like that happens to people time to time. Like, how do we give people direction? Like, hey, how to like give them a purpose in life for their next like day to day life? Like next.
Well, how do you do it? How do you always know what you're usually doing the next day? Today was probably not
Yo, today
common.
was a bad.
Yeah,
Like the only thing I was looking forward to today was the boxing. Right, I did the boxing. I'm like,
and the
okay,
podcast.
yeah, and the
Hopefully, right?
podcast, and then I
Yeah.
have other stuff planned as well. But there's also like there's periods where like 2 3 hours, like, oh wow, I have like such a free time period, and like, what do you do in that free time period? And
And
you'll
you'll
be
be like,
like, what I was doing, I was just like laying down and resting. I'll be honest, I was watching a movie, chilling. Like, what would you do in that time period if you had like 2 to 3 hours to yourself?
Yeah, I would maybe like watch a show or like a movie, keep myself busy. There's nothing wrong with that. Nah.
No, I don't.
No, no, no.
there you would.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Nah, there's nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah.
Like watching like a movie to like keep yourself busy or something like that. You don't always have to be on go mode every
Do you
time.
think you do more than you wanted? Like, I'm being on go mode, right?
Mhm.
Do you believe that you should be always be doing more, or you should have like periods of like relaxation and breaks?
I
Like,
mean, I think you should have some period of relaxation and break, but I mean, for me yesterday, like what I did after basketball, I went on a run because I felt like I had a lot more to give or like take out of the day rather. So I wanted to expel all my energy and I fell asleep way easier by doing that.
mhm,
So I feel like maybe at the end of the day, you don't feel like you've done enough, maybe to do more throughout the day or like the next day.
mhm.
Yeah.
Do you ever plan your days?
Well, I do have a calendar and I do plan. I like to plan my like months at a time, like 1 month at a time, basically.
Mhm,
Yeah.
I think that you should always you shouldn't just do nothing every single day, but I think sometimes, like, instead of going for that run, you probably would have been inside your own mind. You probably would have been laying in bed thinking. So I feel like that is also a good thing. I think you should be alone just because it gives you time to think and it gives you time in your own mind, but as well, I really think you should always be doing stuff because it gives you a purpose. It gives you something to motivate yourself. Like, if I'm doing nothing, I'll go for a run, or I don't wanna have so much free time, so I'm picking up MMA. I'm gonna try to get into the restaurant industry like you, which will be pretty cool. But I feel like we covered some good
Wait,
topics
I got
about
one more question. I feel like this is a great way to end it off. If you guys had to give one piece of advice out there for someone who's lost and trying to find the purpose on just get right back on the right track, what would you say to them?
If you feel lost in life, I would definitely say go to your support system, have someone to talk to, because it's very important to get what's on your mind and relay that information to someone else. there's always someone out there for you guys, whether it's family, whether it's friends. You always have like people out there. So I would definitely say find someone and to speak your mind. And then after that, I would definitely maybe pick up a new hobby or a new interest that'll help you find your passion.
That's good. And I think someone who's lost, I would kind of think out of the box. Think, what do you want? What do you enjoy, really? I mean, when I ask myself that question, I enjoy eating and I enjoy working out. So I'm picking up doing those 2 things. I wanna learn more about seed oil-free food, which was why I wanna work at Farmer's Table, and I also wanna work out and do MMA. So you just have to ask those questions like, "What do you want?" And then you find paths that get you there and make you happy. What do you think?
That's funny. I'd like to say, if you're lost or need help, the best thing to do is just learn. Learn anything and everything out there. The more you learn, the more knowledgeable you become, and the more knowledge you have, the more you know what you'll do. Like Tanner, he's always learning about seed oil free. Like before he was a model, he was just playing basketball, and now he does like all these seed oil free stuff that I knew nothing about. And he taught me all this. Uh, yeah. So yeah, you just gotta learn. Like I couldn't think of anything. Let me think. Let me think.
Yeah,
Like Michael,
some
He's a very book smart individual. Like he always is top of the class. You got to clip that.
I know.
He's
it's
top of
like
the
the
class. Very smart. Like he never really started working now until high school. When they did this run challenge, and now he's more fit and more active. Like
yeah.
another thing, he's just learning how to adapt and become better. Like
And
each
also
day.
from this and from his TikTok, his communication skills have grown
Yeah.
so much, both you guys. I mean, when I first met you, Michael, you were so
I
shy.
was,
You
yeah.
weren't really coming out of your shell, and you as well. Like, I feel like we all matured so much just by finding our purpose and finding what we enjoy doing.
It's just,
Mhm.
like they say, get 1% better each day. No matter
Yeah,
how you do it, do it.
exactly.
If you don't know what you wanna do, you just have to learn or just look into stuff. I like something I just recently started doing. I remember, like, we always say, like, "Oh, we wanna read, we wanna read." I remember this story where Luke, like, bought this book. Remember we went to Miami, he
Yeah,
bought this book,
yes. You bought like
and
2.
he bought
Yeah.
2 books. He said he was gonna read it, and then you
I
said
even said, "Yeah, you're not gonna end up reading those books,"
exactly.
and he
And
didn't end
then
up
that
reading
made
it.
me think to now I'm like, I've always been like that. I've always been like, I've always wanted to start something. But then when I started, I'm like, you know what? Ah, you just
You
forget
have to
about it.
finish it.
Yeah. And then
Start.
I just keep on thinking like, this is why I love this challenge because it's something like
Mhm,
once you start it, you have people all around you holding you accountable
mhm.
and you only cheat yourself. But those people won't see what you do in your own time, but they'll see the progress after those
My
30 days.
last podcast, I talked with Ben Michael, and he told me this one quote. It is, "Knowledge is experience." You won't really put anything in your mind until you experience it. Like this other quote that I have on my phone that I wanted to bring up, no matter how much advice you receive, you will not internalize it until you go through it yourself. And that is so true because like you said before, how do I know about all these seed oils? How do I know about the stuff that I know? Because I experienced it. You really just have to trial and error. And since we're young, we can do that.
I know everybody out there is usually looking for that one piece of advice that would probably shift their gears into becoming that person that they want to be or who they look up to. But you just have to take what you want from what everyone says. Like you don't have to listen to everybody. You just have to take that and soak it into yourself and apply it in person because you could learn all this stuff, like Tanner said, but if you don't apply it, it'll never stick with you. Like you apply it
Mhm.
to your like daily lifestyle, right? Again, you apply,
Yeah,
your
yeah,
fitness and all that stuff, but you just have to apply it. I feel like that's
right.
Any last thing to say, Mike?
Well, I would say like what Lucas said, like you could get all this piece of advice. If you don't apply it, you won't make any progress or any change in your life. So definitely, I don't pick the best advice that applies to your life and then go ahead and run with it and see how it works out for you.
I think we end it right there. That was
yeah,
great.
that was a good way to
So
end
That
it.
thank
was
you guys
amazing.
for joining.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks
And
for having us.
yeah, new camera, new
Yeah.
setup. Yeah,
Peace.
peace, guys.